Oh, right in front of us. Ah, lovely.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Transition to Fenhill Estate. Ooh, that was an actually really quick loading screen for a change. That was like 6 or 7 seconds or something. Right. Normally they're about 30. Through here then? All got the same hair.
Is that you?
Oh god.
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for welcoming us into your home. She wanted me to be rough, so rough we shall be. Spit on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Ellie, you've made your point. Can we just get this over with? Indeed, we've saved towns and restored property. No. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly. We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Perception. Hold up. These floors aren't just nice. They're top quality marble. I mean, I kind of want to do that just to see because it's a perception thing. But we're not... that's not who we're being right now. Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
It's not for lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Do I look like I give a fuck? Let's go, Ellie. We've got better things. So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know, Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, About that, we were just about to ask you to leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's not happening. If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Can we take these pricks down?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Really? We can't fucking tear these dudes down? I want to ruin their lives. Follow up with Ellie.
Let's talk outside.
Okay. Are we sure? Are we sure we can't ruin their lives? It would be so much fun. Wait, which door was the door out? Oh, when she says talk outside, she just means outside that room?
Let's talk outside.
Oh, no. Which... what? Which... oh, right. Front doors. Gotcha.
Can we talk?
We sure can.
Can you believe those two?
No.
We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Intimidate 40. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Work through it in your own time. I just want to know what we're doing next. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Huh. This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Okay. You've got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those.
But here I am.
Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Okay. There better be a cut in it for me.
You know me, Captain. I don't like to leave a debt unpaid. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
That can be arranged.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I need to ask you a few things.
Something on your mind?
Okay, no, that's it. Cool. Find the insurance agency office. God damn it, region map. How have you still not loaded? There we go. Okay. So it's actually back all the way there. Alright. Let's do it. Let's continue on with this. I'm liking where this is going. I guess we can't... it would have been nice if there was an option to expose them and have them lose it all. But if we can't do that, I guess taking all the money for ourselves is probably second best. God, what a pair of absolute knobs. I'm lost this way, right? Yeah. Boing. Examine. Secure mailbox system. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. Oh.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was pointing us to a shop here or something. Okay, well, we're not doing that now then after all. That is return to the Groundbreaker, that's return to Monarch, that is return to the ship, and that I cannot be asked to do. So, City and Stars, speak to Minister Clarke. Cool. Cool, cool. We have got his key. Thanks to the absolute moron guard. Now the question is, how do we actually get up there? Give me that XP. No? No XP for finding this? I guess, is it out of order? Yeah, it's out of order. Okay. Wealthy citizen. Hello. Okay, these ones you get something for. Here we are. Lovely. Ooh, more wealthy citizens. Anything I can nick?
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Aw.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Man, Ellie, don't be a jerk. I'm gonna kick you out of this fucking team. Janitor. Hello, that's an actual named person.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
Excuse me?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Alright, say your piece.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
4 dexterity, gracefully I might add. Huh, don't have that. What a coincidence, just now I thought I'd really like to sock this lady in the face.
Ugh, how utterly expected. You must be one of those violent vagrants I've heard tell of, wandering the system in search of brutality. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
What's wrong with more people? If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how do you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
So earned is inherited, right. Wait, but what did you do to earn your place?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that.
You're a fucking
If
moron.
you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
You're a simple-minded person. What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips, No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
I see, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
What's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest and most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Intelligence. Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically...
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
I was gonna say, it sounds like
She's
they're
got a
probably just
point.
killing them or
We're
something.
probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
Wow.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. You'll encounter security afterward, but surely you'll handle it. You are the violent sort of vagrant, after all.
How'd you get those codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Okay. Cool. Another quest. Why call them back from retirement? Wait, where is that? Use the password Hortense gave you to access it via terminal. Oh right, it's a specific landing pad that I need to do in my ship. Okay. Well then, onward to Minister Clarke for now. Cool. Are you guys gonna let me walk in the door?
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clarke.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Attack. Death. I'll be right back. Okay. What was the thing? Didn't I... What? Oh, was it a... Oh, it was a... Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got from the dude in the bar, was a thing for his shroud. I see. So I can just walk in here. I was like, I'm sure there was something that I had. That means I didn't need to go get a package. And so I do. Okay, right. This might be dicey. Straight to Minister Clarke then, I guess. Seems like he's upstairs, potentially. We're probably going to have to end up killing everyone here. But, for now, let's just make our way straight to the boss man himself.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Well.
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clarke! Oh, wow.
Okay, don't fanboy him.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
You may kindly fuck off. What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand anything. I said you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Call me a moron again, and I will end you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
My legs. I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide. They're not drugs, they're chemicals, and if you haven't been ordering them, who has? Didn't come all this way to play games. It's your name on the receipts. Let's go with that one.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You better start making sense real fast.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years.
Oh.
I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Huh. Like I'm going to trust a gibbering lunatic. I do actually believe him. Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
The HHC headquarters?
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
Okay. Let's focus. How do I get to the HHC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
The tunnels sound good. I prefer a quiet approach. What are the obvious reasons?
They're rather dirty.
Is that it?
There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty automechanicals, and other unsavory hazards, if that sort of thing bothers you.
Not particularly. Once I get into the Acropolis district, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Are we done here? Because I've got things to do.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
Isn't it like a thousands of years journey? How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
I thought all the way out here was like this generations-long journey, or like you have to be cryoed for it because it's just so long. Well, it's something,
And
I
now
guess.
I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Okay. Do you care to give me like an access card here, because I don't want your guards to turn on me. Transition to Byzantium, open. Steel book. Hopefully that'll go on the ship somewhere, I guess. Ooh, plasma cutter gold. Very nice. What's that? Nothing I need. That's going to go out to the landing. I'm thinking let's just head back outside. So, the chairman. The chairman is finally like our direct enemy. Which, we kind of, we've been dancing around the board for the whole game, but now we're actually here. And now we're actually going, ah. Oh right, help the chairman and Minister Clarke. That's that dude we just spoke to. Huh. So the chairman's the dude on the left then. Interesting. Now that photo looks more... Well, not photo. Now that art looks more sinister with his hand around Minister Clarke's neck, almost. Well, like, it's on his shoulder, but it's, like, controlling, in a sense, I guess. Curious, curious. Well, where is the Acropolis district? And where... Oh, this balcony doesn't really go anywhere, does it? Am I supposed to just drop down? I guess... Can land here. Can't go that way though. Or that way, I guess. Oh, right. I'm still in the off-limits bit. Welp. Hi. Made you jump, did I? Oh, God. The fuck was that noise?
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see?
You've
the
already said
stench of
that.
impropriety radiating off?
Right, so the Acropolis district is our next port of call. However, I think that is a pretty good place to leave off for today. Overwrite that save. We have done quite a lot. We finished out a bunch of side quests, came to Byzantium, and have uncovered some manner of conspiracies here. I'm very much looking forward to seeing where this goes as we head to the Acropolis district next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more The Outer Worlds. Thanks for watching. See you then.